Hello, I'm Sam Stovall, U.S. Equity Strategist for S&P Capital IQ. In this week's Sector Watch, I discuss the attractiveness of the S&P 500's dividend yield versus the yield on the 10-year note. Investors perpetually weigh opposing opportunities. So when the dividend yield for the standard for stocks approximates that for the benchmark for bonds, investors have historically concluded that stocks represent the greater opportunity. Indeed, since 1953, whenever stocks yielded more than bonds, the S&P 500 gained an average 19% in the coming year and recorded a price advance 81% of the time. What's more, whenever the yield on the 500 traded within 1 percentage point of that for the 10-year bond, the S&P 500 gained an average 13% and rose in price 85% of the time. However, as bonds offered an increasingly attractive alternative to stocks, the average price gain and frequency of advance declined for the S&P 500. So there you have it. Global tensions are on the rise from ISIS to Ebola. In addition, investors worry that the economic malaise contagion in Europe will infect interacting global economies. Yet the yield differential between stocks and bonds implies an opportunity has emerged for equity investors. Even though stocks may have to retest recent lows, history hints that because the dividend yield on the S&P 500 is within 1 percentage point of that for the 10-year Treasury bond, there is an increased likelihood for a positive performance for equities in the coming year. I'm Sam Stovall, and I'll talk with you again next week.